Hello Taurus, Elsie here with your daily reading. Thank you so much for clicking here today. It is Thursday as I lay these cards here today. Thank you so much. I saw a bunch of new people come in the side door last night. So if that's you, I hope that if you do have a placement in Taurus that you will let me know who you are in the comments. Even if you're a cross watcher, I just want to know who you are. It's good to get all kinds of energy while I do these readings. All right. So if you're brand new, welcome, welcome. Either a comment or a thumbs up. Exchange some energy with me, please. Here we go, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the energies that are right now. I trust you'll find this when you need to. We are under the Aquarius moon today, right? It is tonight that it goes into the sky, I believe, right? It is the Sturgeon moon. So keep in mind that I feel, Taurus, that it's about for you, it's about all coloring outside the lines. I feel like it's about trying to, see, I took some notes here. Oh, shake up also in your life in general and in your work life. Interesting. So, I feel like with the three, we've got the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands, we've got the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be walking away from something, Taurus. If you're looking at this in terms of relationship, you've been waiting to walk away from a relationship because you see something brighter in the distance. I feel like the Three of Wands tells me that you're waiting for the right time to do that, for the right time to leave or make your I want to say make your escape, but I feel like, and I hope that's not true for some of you. I hope you're not escaping a relationship. That's terrible. Excuse me. I feel, though, that you're waiting for the right time, that you know there's that you've been arguing with yourself about when the right time is, I feel. So for some of you, I feel like you're leaving a relationship, you're going to emotionally disconnect because you know that you're not happy there. It's just the Eight of Cups. It's not the 10. And you know that, and that's why you're leaving. And that's okay too. Absolutely. You need to know what you need in this life, and you need to go get that thing. I think in the distance, there is the Ten of Pentacles, whether you see it or not. I think you're more thinking about the emotional things right now than you are thinking about the grounded things. I feel like your emotions have the hold of you right now because I feel like you're having to walk away from this relationship and arguing with yourself. So I feel like there's, you're kind of weighing the pros and cons. And the pros and cons are kind of the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, right? You're going to have to be emotionally disconnected from yourself to do it, probably. You've been arguing with yourself, wondering if you should go. I think you go. Yeah. So for some of you, you're being prepared to go down a different path. Yeah. I feel that you become single or you begin operating in an independent energy, whether that is, maybe you have to live with this person for a while before you can leave. But nonetheless, I feel like you're now in the energy of independence. You need your independence. And that's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the right time to tell this person you want to be independent from them and you want to close a chapter here, a major chapter in your life. So probably a committed relationship of some sort, or you've told someone you're selling the house and they have to move, or, it's something that is going to affect life moving forward, something you can never go back on. The World card is the energy of all of the fixed signs. And that's why I say you're not going back. You're not going back on that thing because that's when the fixed signs come to a decision, you can bet your bottom dollar that they've thought about doing that thing for a while, thinking about all the scenarios, and when they close the door, they don't go back. And that's what they mean by fixed sign. And so the World, I feel, whether you're Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, of course, we're under this Aquarius moon, Taurus, right? Makes sense that the World card shows up. You could be deciding to just move completely away from the situation, like move yourself away, taking action towards 10 Pentacles. I feel that you're taking action to go out and find either the long-term relationship or more money than you need, or you're going to a place where maybe they're going to give you money to provide a service. But I feel like it's going to be either across the world or a very far and long way away from wherever it was that you were. So the world can also be a card of travel, right? Can also mean that you're traveling across the world to take another job. Maybe that's the reason you left the relationship. Sorry, too many. There you are. Okay, so this is the energy of those of you who have been saying, I'm done. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, the energy, well, it wouldn't be coming up here if it wasn't most of you. I think that a lot of you are just going to say, look, I'm done. I'm done with this cycle. I need to close it. I no longer need to, I'm independent enough that I need to go. I need to go and end this cycle finally. It's taken a long time to make this decision. And I feel like for some of you, the cycle that's closing, the cycle that you're closing or the major chapter is, I'm no longer giving energy to that. Whatever that is, if that's a person, place, or thing. I'm no longer giving energy to the situation, to the ex, to the person in the past, the friendship I no longer need, whatever it is. I feel like some of you are saying, that's it. I'm using my intuition. My intuition says it's time to go, so I'm following my gut, and I need to end this. I need to end waiting. I feel like some of you are waiting for someone that has not arrived. And it might be the King of Wands. We've got justice in the reverse. You've got no justice in this long-term relationship with the King of Wands because this person is taking forever to show up. For some of you, this is the point at which you turn your back. You close the cycle. You decide it's no more. You talk to the higher self. You're in agreement with whatever you're going to do that is best for you. It's not that it's best for everybody. It's whatever is best for you. Best for you and your spiritual growth. So I feel as though there you are, right in the middle of it here, making decisions about closing chapters, closing cycles, because you can close the chapter and jump right back in the cycle. Don't make a mistake of it, right? You sure can. And then a lot of people do and wonder why it doesn't work, because they keep jumping into the same cycle over and over and over again. Nothing changes. So, I feel like it took a long, hard look at yourself, for sure, to decide whether you were actually going to close the cycle and the chapter. I feel like there was a lot of harsh words that were said, that you feel deceived and stabbed in the back by whomever it was that you were with, Taurus. You didn't think that they'd react this way. I feel like it was a long time coming that you finally said what you had to say, and that possibly it's divorce. Because the King of Swords to me is a lawyer, but is also a judge or a magistrate, someone who has an authority of the last word. So I feel like you then decide you need the divorce. You need to work on moving forward and finding yourself a lawyer here. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse tells me of a financial impact that is possible in the future. I think for some of you, the no justice, the justice in the reverse, injustices against you. But it could also be with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse that there's no justice here. You do have a financial impact, which is quite large. Yeah, I'm sorry to say. But sometimes that's the least of your worries, right? Yeah, the least of your worries. You just need to get out of there for your mental health. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what happened here. You had to just get out of there in order to be able to be balanced, to be able to listen for this moment of alchemy, possibly with someone who is the King of Wands. I feel as though in order to be able to move forward, you had to have balance. And so in order to have balance, you had to either cut the person off, divorce them, move away. Yeah, because being with them was no longer good for your mental health, Taurus. This person had harsh words. They might have kept opening the cycle, and then they would convince you to come back, and then it would be the same cycle. You'd jump in, and then it would end again. And please understand that that's not a soulmate. Yeah, soulmate relationships are easy. That's not a soulmate if that's what's going on. So we have the Devil. Yeah, I feel as though you're afraid, you're terrified, you're in need of healing. I feel the universe has got your back in terms of the healing. I feel as though you need to heal some toxic wounds. You could be addicted at this point, addicted to this person or how they treated you, or addicted to the situation. There could be some sort of addiction you're fighting that you may have picked up as a coping tool, a coping mechanism while you were with this person. And I feel like you need to move on from that. So whether this represents fear or addiction or attachment, I feel this is something you really need to work on. We have emotional overload. Yeah, it makes sense. Taurus, I feel like the way you are going to break out of the box under this full moon, I feel like you're cutting away someone, making tough decisions. You're going to have a financial impact in something that really never came to fruition. You're moving along. You're scared to do it, but you're on your own and you're out there. And I feel like we underestimate the time at which we can make the decision and make things happen just like that. But I feel as though with this king of wands and the 10 of pentacles up here, I feel like there is happiness in the distance, but you are stuck in the mud right now. I feel like for those of you who've decided to turn your back on this connection, there's going to be a lot of, paperwork, a lot of things that you need to take care of before you can move forward. And you've been wounded. You're the wounded warrior coming out of this whole thing. You've been wounded, and it's going to take some time to heal, I feel. Yeah, you are worthy of love. You know still that you're worthy of love, and that your 9 of Cups is coming in the future. It is coming. I just want to know about this this here King of Wands. Why is he hanging out here? Keeps looking at me. Taurus, what's going on with the King of Wands here? Who's this? Tell me if the King of Wands is an energy or a person, please. So either the King of Wands has also had an ending of a cycle, or you have ended the cycle with the King of Wands. You still love this person. Yeah. You still love this person. If this is the person that things end with, you still love this person. You still have great love for them, and you wish for the long-term relationship with them. This could be someone who, it doesn't necessarily have to be the person of the past, because this king is sitting in going into the future here. I feel like, okay, so someone that you had an ending with, and it's not the major ending, it's not the chapter ending. Someone that you had an ending with in the past still has love for you and is looking at you as someone that they're attracted to still and wants a long-term relationship. So this king is someone, I feel, that is attached to this love card here. Someone wants to drop burdens with you and take you out. What's going on? That just took a turn. Oh, jeez. I don't trust these damn cards anymore. Oh, there's so many energies. Y'all don't understand how exhausting it is, right? It is exhausting to channel all the energies. So I feel like there is someone who is broken away from something. Taurus, I feel like it could be you, but it could be your person as well. Broken away from something that's going to cost you some money, because it is something that's in the legal system right now in terms of a divorce, I feel. And I feel like there is this King of Wands here, revving his engine, waiting for you to become single. I feel like you already feel like you're single. You're acting and living as though you're single. And I feel like going into the future that this King of Wands could be someone who is going to participate in that 2 of Cups and that 9 of Cups. There's 10 cups there, y'all. Yeah. 2, 9. There's 11 cups there, which makes sense. Yeah. 11, right? This person could be a soulmate. This is someone who's broke your heart. Yeah, it's someone who's coming back. For some of you, this addiction, okay, we've got double here. So when I was talking about, like, you could be addicted to leaving, or you could be addicted to I feel like there's some sort of an addiction. For some of you, it's a sex addiction. For some of you, you just can't be without a person. You always have to be with a person. I know that doesn't equate to sex addiction, but it almost feels like that, you know, with the Knight of Wands moving toward the Devil, I feel like it's sort of maybe something that you... it may have been the first thing to break down in the relationship for sure, but if we are talking about it in terms of addiction, maybe you have a fear of just, you know, having date after date after date. Maybe you're arguing with yourself. Do I really want to leave this situation? I feel like there's fear all over this. Either way, no matter which way we're reading it, there's fear all over it. Whether you're going to be approached by the King of Wands, or you are the person who is trying to get out of a relationship, and I feel like it all leads to the same place. So regardless of whether you are the person who's going to be approached by the King of Wands, or you are someone going through a divorce trying to find your happiness, I feel like it all leads to the same place, and that's the Nine of Cups. Yeah, that's what's in the future. All right, I think I did that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there you are. Could be marriage. Could be that you will be a spiritual teacher for this person. Could be that this person's religious and you're spiritual. I feel like it's about deep teachings, though. So I feel like it's about, you teaching someone else, maybe helping them out of their addictions. Could very well be. All right, I'm going to go for now. I hope that was something you wanted to hear. I'm going to go. Leave me a comment. Let me know if it's resonating with you. I would love to hear that. Love y'all. Bye-bye.